This is my Japanese mini truck and I had the craziest idea. How can I get this used to be farm truck shoot the biggest flames anybody has ever seen? So, the Kei Truck is shooting flames. I really hope it's possible though. I really hope it's possible. Because I don't know. So the main objective is when we finish is to hit up a Carmi and collect all the oro we could. So first, we had to build an exhaust where the flames can come out of. Already had an idea what the exhaust was going to look like, but for those who didn't know, the Kei Truck's engine has the same displacement as a motorcycle engine, so I wanted to keep it motorcycle themed. Now that we have our exhaust, it was time to cut it into pieces that we thought would be useful. So what we're thinking on doing is from the header, comes this way, and then we'll cut it right here and it'll go up. And then we'll have this tip coming out the top. Then came our first issue. The Kei Truck is a 3-bolt and our new exhaust is a 2-bolt. So we had to make a cutout that we could later turn into metal. Now we have the flange size, so now we have to find a piece of metal we can turn this into. Package has been secured. I see the vision. It's gonna shoot massive flames, watch. So we needed this so that we can put it right here. Weld it when we cut it right there. Woohoo! Right there. And then we'll come out right here. We'll do something like this. Real close. Looks funny, but I don't like it, to be honest. It looks weird. It sticks out way too much. Well, we'll see. Then came the most tedious part, was cutting the rest of the exhaust and getting it ready for welding. Finally, I finished it. Took 2 hours. Just kidding. So right now we're gonna figure out the wire setup, how we're gonna go from the exhaust all the way up to here. I think I should probably put the button like right here, but we'll see. Okay, so here's the kit. Hot legs. All right. So we got our fuse box. Then we got our spark plug, the wires, and the switch, that thing where the spark plug goes. Alright. Now that I had an understanding of the kit, I wanted to map everything out mentally. Then when we got our exhaust, I can just wire everything up and we can start it. So we got everything mocked up. There's the exhaust, there's the tip. We're gonna take it to the muffler shop so they can weld it. And then we'll throw it on. Thankfully, the guys weren't that busy and they helped us right away. What the hell? They just had an RX-7 chilling here. Shout out Anthony's Mufflers. They have the little Honda N600 also. Damn. Wow. Wow, super clean. Damn, my bad. No piston. Right now they're working on the Kei Truck. Wow. Sheesh. And after waiting so long, I saw an idea in my head come to life. Dale. Okay, it's later in the day. I have everything hooked up. Spark plug is on. We're gonna try it. But that excitement soon went away. We were not throwing any glimpse of fire. In this moment, I thought to myself, what did I get myself into? Is this even possible? We tried everything. We threw flammable spray on it, gasoline, and still nothing. It's the next day now. So, why I think we weren't... Why we weren't getting the spark is because they gave us... The kit came with this spark plug, but we're putting this one because this one is going to be too big right there. So I put a different spark plug, a smaller one, so it fit like right here in the middle, right there. See how it's half? Here we go. But after some trial and error, the best thing happened. But very soon, another obstacle was in the way.
How would you do that shit, huh? How would you do that shit? You know you got a fucking motherfucker. You know you got 5 pounds. You don't need all that fucking shit you been doing all morning.
What's your problem?
You fucking all morning, bro. All fucking loud, bro. All morning with your fucking loud ass pipe. It's not fucking. It's not a hot rod, homie. It's a banger, fam.
You're just jealous.
No, it's not jealous, bro.
Ya, la noche es para dormir.
No, you shut the fuck up, okay?
Fuck off.
I piece of shit.
Fuck off.
I piece of shit's not gonna run no more than 5 miles.
Last time, relax. One time, that's it. What's your problem, dude?
What's your problem? Dude, all fucking day yesterday and all this day?
Well, that's my work. What do you want to do?
No, it's not your work. You do Mickey Mouse. That's Mickey Mouse. What is that shit for? What does that shit do?
Flame.
There's no flame coming out, you know?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Where's your fucking time?
It's almost there. I know it's there. I want this to work. Come on, Kei Truck. I ordered a different spark plug. We're gonna see. Hopefully this is it. Okay, we got a new spark plug that has 3 prongs instead of the usual 1. Attempt number 2. But sadly, that didn't work either. And our friend from earlier, yeah, he came back.
That motherfucker, you're doing it right time, motherfucker, right? I asked you to play already, right? Now you keep taking advantage of my fucking kindness, homie. Para bueno, esto es donde ver, compa, ¿eh?
¿Qué es lo que quieres, güey?
No, puto,
¿Qué es lo que a mí no me hagas eso, chango? Estás en un taller, compa. Aquí estás en un pinche taller. Ábrete a la verga, pues. Sáquese a la verga de aquí, porque aquí estamos trabajando. Aquí no estoy jugando. Ábrete a la verga, compa. Ábrete a la verga. Este es el taller donde yo estoy trabajando. No me vengas a chingar. Ábrete a la verga, pues. Ábrete a la verga, pues. Yo estoy trabajando, no estoy jugando. Este es mi trabajo, compa. Aunque sea su carro de él, es trabajo. Oh, man. It doesn't work. Okay, it's actually the next day. I've been doing my research, and I noticed there's another valve right here. So I'm gonna try to mess with that right now, and we'll see if she'll shoot flames. So let's find out. But once again, that did not work. I've been trying to dial in the Kei Truck for 3 days, and it's just not working. So this is plan 2, an injector. So the plan is to create our own system by having a fuel tank, that fuel tank sending that fuel to our fuel injector, and then our injector shooting at the spark plug, and our end goal shooting the massive flames. So we grabbed whatever we could find so we could create this system. It's working. This is why I made the exhaust like this, so we could experiment before the final form. It's trial and error. That's all it is. We'll figure it out. It's gonna be the coolest Kei Truck on the planet, I bet you. They're gonna tell stories about my Kei Truck. That's the goal. Okay? We're gonna try it out. We've got the injector and the spark plug. We're gonna give it a shot. Let's do this. And after days and days of trying, finally I saw some progress. That's a dub. That's a dub. Okay, we thought of something crazy. We have this injector. Now we're adding this guy. And we got a different fuel pump.
Yeah, chécame.
So this should work. This should work. Okay, we got our little tank. Now I'm going to give it power and we're going to see. Does she work? Dale. Now that we had everything mapped out, it was time to order all the parts we needed so we can install this bad girl. Okay, so it's about a week later and we finally have the rest of the things we need to finish the Flamethrower Kei Truck. So we have our hoses that we can run to the injectors from our fuel tank, wires so I can finish wiring up all the electrical and our bad girl, our fuel cell. Isn't she pretty? Wow. With the little blue accents and everything. I love it. So in the next clip, I should have everything wired up, and then we'll start our flamethrower kit again. Okay, so it's been 2 days now, but the Kei Truck is finally done. We got our fuel cell, we got our injectors, our wires hooked up, and our switches. Injector, spark plug, and fuel pump. So finally, after days of working on it and a week of waiting for parts, it was time to hit up the meet and collect our aura. We're here now with my twins. We're gonna lock in, we're gonna shoot some flames.
Let's go.
All right, here we go. Is it gonna be a fail or are we gonna do it? I was just so relieved that all my hard work finally paid off. I was feeling myself, honestly, so I said I have to keep going for the people, right? I really wish I didn't do that. I was feeling on top of the world. Nothing could stop me. And finally came our final obstacle. Yeah, so my response was a laugh. After the fact, I checked the lines and I noticed I was actually leaking fuel. So I tried to start the car and I was leaking fuel, and it was just a mixture of no good. And just like that, we lost all our aura we collected. Fail, I almost caught the Kei Truck on fire. Play it back. It's okay, I call that a dub for sure. We did it. The meet's over, we're gonna head out. They had a raffle and the kid won. So, if you guys enjoyed, like, follow, and I'll see you guys in the next one.